And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, good Tuesday morning, everyone. I am meteorologist Sheldon Brashears here checking in with a look at your forecast here for the day today, where we're seeing some mid-30s out there, some upper 20s scattered around the region, but mid-40s down off towards the southeastern parts of the area. But overall, not too bad out there, as our normal low should be down in mid-20s. And that's where our wind chills are kind of landing so far this morning, as we're seeing mid-20s, maybe a couple of high teens out there as you start out your day. So overall, not the coldest that we've seen. It's pretty much business as usual out there. Now, we did have some pretty gusty winds that moved in late last night into this morning, but the good news is we're seeing the last of those really strong winds. They're now down off towards the south, which means that that cold front, that stronger air, is almost clear of our region. Now, our recent gusts around the area have been kind of 20 to 30 miles an hour across our southern counties, but the good news is as we go throughout the day, those winds should gradually calm. So we'll see those mid-30s out there this morning, drop down right around freezing here in Amarillo by about 8 o'clock this morning, getting those kiddos ready for school. But then we bounce back up to 51. That northerly wind does bring in slightly cooler air. We saw 72 yesterday. Today, a little bit cooler, but still above average, as we'll see 60 degrees for your high 50s, low 60s, just generally around the entire region, with generally sunnier skies around the whole area, mid-40s as you roll on into this evening. Now, like I said, those stronger winds look to kind of die down off towards the southern ends of the area. We'll see single-digit wind speeds, maybe 5 to 15 at their absolute worst as we roll on into this afternoon, with those winds generally hanging out of the south as we wrap up your Tuesday. Now, then after that, we do see a weak overnight front that's kind of a reinforcing shot of colder air, maybe a few more implications this time around than what we saw last night, of course, into this morning. So let's look at that wind tracker again, picking things back up tonight. But then as we go on into your Wednesday, you're going to see early tomorrow morning, we get those winds coming in out of the north, 5 to 15 miles an hour, and ultimately we'll get them upwards of 10 to 20. Could see gusts upwards of 30 as that front initially rolls through the region. So it might be a little more blustery as we go throughout the day. But then by Wednesday night, those winds should start to calm just a little bit. Now, on the lower end of the spectrum, confidence pretty low in this, but there is a slight low possibility that maybe some light precip could be seen in parts of the region. As you'll see those clear skies today, you'll see cloud cover start to move in with that cold front overnight tonight. By tonight, you'll see right there, maybe a few little light blips. We might see some sprinkles in parts of the area, but if anything does fall, don't really expect any solid impacts or anything like that. We're talking just maybe some light drizzle, maybe hinting at a couple of flurries there up in the far northeastern parts of the area. But outside of that, we're not really looking at significant moisture chances out there. It's generally looking pretty dry across the board here as we wrap up your Tuesday and head on into Wednesday, where tomorrow a little bit cooler. We're going to drop down to about 52 degrees. We'll see a mix of just 50s around a lot of the region. Then looking ahead on your 7-day supercast, we've got that 60 today, 52 tomorrow, but then you'll see temperatures bounce back into a much more spring-like pattern going into the rest of your 7-day outlook, as we'll see 71 by Friday, 73 on Saturday, and then landing somewhere there around the mid-60s as you go on into Sunday and Monday. Maybe some mostly cloudy skies towards the end of the outlook, but generally, like I said, drier conditions expected for everyone.